What is going on, Fit Fam? I wanted to break down the 5 components of fitness and pros and cons of making an emphasis on each of the components of fitness. All right. So within the 5 components of fitness, what we have here are I'm just trying this amazing new typing art app. I'm very artsy. Let me tell you. We have the well-known cardiovascular endurance. And then from there, we also have our muscular strength is another component of fitness. We also have, to go along with muscular strength, we have muscular endurance as the third component of fitness. There's no particular order here either. The fourth component of fitness to talk about is our flexibility, and I like to throw in a little bit of mobility because they are different. And then the last component of fitness that is often overlooked by especially young athletes is the body composition. What is your body composed of? Okay, so some pros and cons of each of these. Now, with the cardiovascular endurance, what you're going to get out of that is you're going to have a decreased resting heart rate, which is very important for a healthy body. The goal for cardio stuff is to really make your heart not have to work as hard. You don't want an exhausted heart. So if your heart is, look at this beautiful heart. All right, if it is pumping at around 90 beats per minute at a rest, it is working too hard. All right, and so is my artwork right there. So if it is working at 90 beats per minute, it's working too hard at rest. All right, so your goal is to try to decrease your resting heart rate with your cardiovascular endurance. Okay, moving over to muscular strength, what you really want to try to do is you want to increase your overall muscular density and also your bone strength. All right, so you increase your muscle mass and you increase bone density. Two very important things, especially as you age. So muscular strength is going to get a great benefit of increased muscle mass, whether it's hypertrophy or hyperplasia, more muscle fibers or increased muscle size, depending on the sets and reps. That's a different talk. And then also increased bone density. All right, and then our muscular endurance, what that's going to do is, it's going to do just that. It's the endurance of your muscles. How many sit-ups you can do until you get fatigued. It's what your, the high repetition, low weight exercises that you'll be doing. All right, and that's going to focus on your muscular endurance. Flexibility and the mobility, unfortunately, this is very important. All right, it is how much movement you have around your bones and joints. All right, mobility is around your joints. Flexibility is the extension at the different of the muscles at different joints. So flexibility and mobility is very important, and the main thing for flexibility and mobility is to decrease injuries. All right, decrease the chance of injury, and that's huge when you look at the flexibility and mobility aspect. All right, and then our body composition, the one that everyone knows about but nobody wants to talk about. It is our BMI, it's our body mass index, it's our weight to fat ratio, and body density, our circumference, all these measurements that we go through in order to recognize what our body is composed of. And roughly our body is composed of visceral mass, which we can't really change. Bone mass we can't really change, but we can change our fat mass and our muscle mass. That stuff is changeable. All right, so the fat mass and muscle mass is adjustable based on what you guys do with your nutrition and your cardio, your muscular strength, your flexibility, etc. So body composition is very important in order to decrease the goal here. It's for longevity, ultimately, your body composition. You want to decrease chronic illnesses. You don't want to end up having, such as diabetes, obesity, etc. So body composition, you want to decrease all of that kind of stuff. Now, pros and cons of each. I'm going to see if I can try to highlight something up here. I'm sorry, I'm new to this kind of typing and coloring stuff. It's kind of exciting. So within each category here, I'll just start circling things. So within each category, our cardiovascular endurance, I'll start with. So with our cardio, we want to make sure you're doing increasing your heart rate gradually for an extended period of time, and it ultimately is training your heart, because your heart is a muscle and it is being worked out. And again, the goal is to decrease your resting heart rate, increase proper blood flow, and cardio is a great way to do just that. But one big misconception is cardio is not the end all to lose weight. Okay? Cardio is not the main thing that you want to do to lose weight. Okay? We're going to talk about muscular strength. Muscular strength is huge to increase your muscle mass, and as you guys are lifting weights, you're increasing your muscle mass, and what that does is increases your metabolic rate, which is ultimately your metabolism. So what your metabolism does is it burns calories. All right, your metabolism, as it increases, it's going to burn calories. I like Miro, yes. So as you guys increase your muscular strength and you have some hyperplasia, some hypertrophy, you're going to increase your muscle mass and you're going to end up burning more calories daily. Okay? So this aspect, when people say, hey, cardio, you're going to lose weight, it's actually, you're going to possibly show, on the treadmill, you're going to see, oh, I burned 270 calories on my run. But ultimately, you're not developing that muscle, the muscle strength. You're not developing that muscle to burn the calories later on. So maybe at that moment, your cardio is going to burn calories. But overall, you're going to need that muscle in order to burn that excess calorie. So muscle mass is huge for burning calories and dropping weight. Okay? Muscular endurance is a lot of body weight training. It's great if you don't have access to weights, or if you're brand new. But it's not necessarily the best way to lose weight, or necessarily gain muscle. All right? Again, this is our winner so far. Flexibility, it's not necessarily going to help you lose weight or gain muscle, but it will help you with blood flow. It will help you with healthy movements, and a lot of my training will be based off of, let me type out this wonderful word, functional mobility. Ooh, what did I do here? Functional mobility, which means you want to be able to do everything day to day that you enjoy without pain. You want to be able to go out and go shopping, go to your kids' baseball games, and be happy. All right, you guys, that's a happy face. Come on, it's a happy face. Seriously. So you want to be able to get your movement down so that you are happy, healthy. You're able to move around without aches and pains. So flexibility is huge for that kind of fighting off the aches and pains, etc. Body composition, that's where a lot of your diet and nutrition comes in. I don't like the word diet, but diet and nutrition comes in to your body composition, plus, again, body composition, strongly weighed on by your muscular strength. So resistance training will drop your body composition drastically. So overall, if you had to pick something and you are a general population person who wants to lose weight and gain muscle, I think the best thing that you can do is focus on a muscular strength program, resistance training program that incorporates HIIT training. All right, HIIT training is high intensity interval training. Oops, that's supposed to be exclamation marks, not whatever that was. So the best thing that I would recommend is a resistance training program that incorporates HIIT training. All right. And if you do HIIT training, it's going to touch up your cardio. It's going to touch up your muscular endurance. And then I definitely would involve some mobility within your active rest of your HIIT training. All right. And if you combine that, it's not just going on runs. It's not just doing push-ups and sit-ups. It's not just doing yoga. It's a nice combination of everything. Okay? If you have questions about training, or if you have questions about how I got so good at artwork, please let me know. I'd love to chat with you. All right? Hope you're doing well, and have an awesome, awesome day.